the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Let's just get to it. And it's interesting. Let's just say it's interesting.
That's dope.
I'm not upset. I'm not underwhelmed. It's just let's just get into it, okay? The iPhone 14 Pro and the Pro Max, a magical new way to interact with your iPhone. Okay, groundbreaking safety feature designed to save lives, and an innovative 48 megapixel camera for mind-blowing detail, all powered by the ultimate smartphone chip. That little paragraph right there was the most sauciest thing you can say about this phone. A magical new way to interact with your smartphone. Magical, groundbreaking safety features. Maybe that. It might be groundbreaking. I don't know. An innovative 48 megapixel camera. Okay, bro, whatever. Let's just get to it, Apple. Okay, Pro Beyond. Price points, of course, to get price points out of the way. Pro, $1,000. Pro Max, $1,100. Cool. Base models are both $128. I'm perfectly fine with that. Color choices was a little interesting with the color choices. We only got 4. I think last year we had 5. We had 5 last year. We got 4 this time. Gold, classic, silver there, space black. I got rid of graphite, space black. And this is the new color this year, deep purple. We've seen leaks for this particularly, and people are saying it's gonna be a purple phone. I don't get why it's a purple phone. The green were doing very, very well for the past 2 years. Maybe they wanted to switch it up. I thought green was going to be like a mainstay, and that was going to be like one of the main colors, like how gold, silver, and space black was, or graphite or whatnot. But deep purple, I don't mind it. It's kind of cool if I get that color. I'm not really keen on the colors. If I can get whatever phone comes the quickest, I'll get that. If I can get deep purple, I'll get it. Designed for durability with ceramic shield, tougher than any smartphone glass. Cool. Water resistant, surgical grade stainless steel. It's 6.1 and 6.7. I would like to have them if they were just a smidget bigger. Like a 6.8, 6.9, I would have been fine with it. Just to separate the Pro from the regular. I don't care if it's a point whatever. Just a smidget bigger. 6.7 on the regular plus and 6.7 on the Pro. I want my phone to just be a tad bit bigger. I think that would have been important. iPhone is also designed from the ground up to protect your privacy and put your control of what you share and who you share with. Cool. Take privacy seriously. Now, this is the thing right here. The dynamic island, right? So the name, the dynamic island. It sounds like a place you go for like a fight club or something like that in the anime. We're going to the dynamic island to learn this cool trick or whatever. I don't know. Interesting name. I don't know why they call it that. Introducing the dynamic island, a truly Apple innovation that's hardware and software and something in between. It is that. It's bubbles for music, sports scores, FaceTime, and so much more, all without taking you away from what you're doing. I think that was smart. Because for the past couple years, all the phones are trying to figure out a way to make the notch smaller, make it not really be there, not really see it, make weird wallpapers where as though it blends in and you're hiding it from you. Apple, this might be one of the more innovative things that they actually did. Is actually making it hardware and software. Like it looks like it's actually there, but it's not, and it constantly moves with notifications and stuff. I think this is dope. The name just sucks. The dynamic island, that just sucks. So it looks like a hole punch, it looks like a notch, but it's actually not a notch. But the front facing camera is still there, so they would have to design it where so no matter what notifications it's doing, it never really exposes the camera right there. That's really dope. They really are blending software and hardware. That's hot. I like it. Apple, good fucking job. Good job, Apple. Good job. This is dope. The name just sucks. I hope this doesn't freeze, but it's going to freeze. It's software. Nothing's perfect. I'm not going to say I hope it doesn't freeze. That's weird. See more of what the dynamic island can do and how we brought it to life. Let's check it out. Welcome to shape-shifting, multitasking, head-turning, game-changing iPhone experience. That is a way to sell it. You sold that. That is good. I want it now. Well, I've been wanting it, but you made me want it a little bit more. The dynamic island blends fun and functions like never before. Consolidating your notification, alerts, activities into one interactive place is integrated through iOS 16 and can work with all kinds of apps. So you have to have iOS 16 to do this. Okay. To seamlessly service what you need right when you need it. Okay, if it's integrated throughout iOS 16 and some of the old phones who had the traditional iPhone notch as going to also have this, I wonder how they're going to do that, because it's actually, the phone's actually curved right there. There's an actual notch there. I wonder how it's going to look on the older phones that actually have a notch, or even the real old phones like the 8s or the 7s. I'm interested to see how that's going to look. It expands fluidly to get your attention. Hey, your team just scored, then tucks it right over. Okay, that's cool. It's real quick. Built breakthrough by breakthrough. Okay, built breakthrough by breakthrough. Innovation thrives when you bring a hardware, software, and silicone teams together with the Apple, like only Apple can. I dig that. 31% smaller true depth perception, not depth perception. 31% smaller true depth camera system. Advanced display algorithms. Animation designed to look and feel like liquid. I like that. A re-engineered proximity meter. Okay, this is the biggest change to the face of the iPhone since we all went screen. That's true. They're not capping on this. This is the one thing I actually don't think they're actually saucing. This is actually one thing I think is going to be a mainstay in the iPhone, and we're actually going to like a lot, especially if it performs well. Okay, what else we got? Always on display. Then always on display has been on phones for years. And Apple has this thing that they do, whereas though other companies like Samsung and Google, the Pixel and whatnot, who have certain features and they had them for a while, and Apple will adopt them later and act like they just made something new or discover fire. Always on display, always on array. Now your lock screen is always glanceable, so you don't even have to tap it or stay in the know when iPhone is turned on. iPhone is turned face down or in your pocket, goes dark to say barrier light. That's dope. I like that. That's smart. iOS 16, again, layering photos, making your home screen personal. That's awesome. We've seen that WWDC. Okay, it's brighter. Okay, 2 times brighter in the sun, because seeing your phone in sunlight is kind of hard. Cool. We've seen this already. SOS feature, emergency SOS with satellites. I think that's cool. I think this feature is going to get looked over because how often it happens. Because iPhones or phones or technology period have features that are supposed to help you in times of need or just in times that don't happen as often, but you when it happens, it's a good thing. But we look over it because it doesn't happen as often. Like, we always look at the camera because of the camera feature, because you can take a picture all the time, opposed to how often are you going to use the SOS? Probably shouldn't want to use it at all, to be honest. Crash detection is awesome. The Pro camera system gets massively more pro. Now, okay, so on the leaks, this camera unit is way bigger than the old camera unit, which got me excited, because bigger camera unit, bigger light sensor, which means more light comes in, better photo. It got me excited because we're closing the gap between a smartphone and a regular camera. Introducing the all-new 48 megapixel main camera with an advanced quad pixel sensor. Quad pixel! Up to 4 times the resolution for jaw-dropping cropping. Yeah, I like that. I like that, because sometimes you don't need the whole photo. You can get more from your photos by chopping them up. The iPhone 14 raises the bar for what 48 megapixels can do, delivering 4 times the resolution and Pro RAW for mind-blowing detail in every crop. That's amazing. 68% larger sensor, but the iPhone 14 was 49%. I wonder why. Do they make the sensor larger on the Pro opposed to the regular? I hope so. Make a distinction between the Pros and the regular if you're going to be a distinction, because one's a Pro, it has to be a functional difference. Apple, you need to do that. Okay, cool. Okay, for the ultimate combination of detail and flexibility, shoot in Pro RAW at 48 megapixel resolution. A new machine learning model will deliver sharper images and less noise for unprecedented detail, so you can reframe your photos while still retaining amazing resolution. Okay, I'm happy for that. And now they have 4. It's a quad lens. It's a quad lens, right? Yeah, because you have 4 different options now. Because originally it was like 0.5, 1, and 3 on the Pro, but we got that 2 right there, opposed to you like manually doing it. I like that. Because when you manually adjust on the 13 Pro Max, the ones that's not the the checkpoint sensor, the checkpoint frames for the photos aren't as good as the ones that might be like a 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. I think I could be wrong. Yeah, 3 times better low light photos. Cool. Yeah, the photo it's mainly that. Okay, here I wanted to see this shaky action shot. Fix it in pre. I like that. Pose to pose. That's pretty good. I like that. All right, whether you're filming from an off-road SUV or running alongside your subject, try action mode for smooth handheld videos. No gimbal required. Okay, the only smartphone in the world that lets you shoot video, view, edit, and share in ProRes or Dolby Vision HR. That's dope. All right, let's look at these cameras. Okay, the main camera, which is the best camera, 48 megapixels for up to 4 times the resolution. Awesome. Cool. 1.78 aperture. That's amazing. The telephoto, up to 2 times better photos in low light. 2.8 aperture. Ultra wide 2.2 aperture. Okay, cool. This camera is amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on this, actually test and see how it is, because this camera is going to be amazing. Because the 13 Pro Max camera was amazing, and this just seems like it might blow it out of the water. I don't know. This is crazy. I'm kind of excited. A16 chip. Okay, it's a mastermind behind it all. It's a fast chip. Cool. Yada 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 yada. Give me my stuff. All right, cool. Okay, this is also a thing, right? Apparently, all US models, iPhone has got rid of the SIM card. It's all eSIM now. eSIM makes things simple. You can activate your new iPhone or add carriers digitally. You're calling and texting in no time. Unlike a physical SIM card, eSIMs can't be removed if your phone is lost or stolen, which is important. Another thing, taking another step, another inch into making it a completely safe device. eSIM lets you have multiple phone numbers and data plans on one phone. That is true. Traveling is a breeze. Before you go, activate an eSIM for the country you're visiting. I like that. You can get the eSIM before you go, opposed to you getting there and hoping you find one that works. I get that. That is way more convenient. I dig that. This is dope. I wonder how it's going to work though. I wonder like what challenges are people going to get in real world situations. Cool. I look at some tech specs. I want to compare it. Okay, so I want to know the difference between the Pro and the Pro Max. It's going to be some real small nuanced things. Same color palettes: purple, deep purple, gold, silver, black. I all have 128, 256, 512, and a terabyte. People, you don't need a terabyte. You don't need a terabyte. I don't know why people get terabytes, dude. The width, the Pro Max is 3.05 inches, as the width on the Pro is 2.81. The depth of the phone is exactly the same. The height, of course, is different. The ounce is 240 grams opposed to 206 grams. Some more weight to it. Cool. Screen is the size. Okay, I wanted to see this. It's a bigger phone. The pixel per inch. Hold up, no, I'm sorry. The pixel per inch is exactly the same. 460 ppi, exactly the same. But the yep. Hold up. Both models have dynamic island, always on display, ProMotion HDR display. Cool. Same software, same chip, the exact same camera, exact same video recording. Okay, cool, no problem. Exactly the same. I know last model, the 13 Pro Max and the 13, it was slight camera difference with the aperture, but I guess they made it completely uniform. Cool. I don't know, but that's the iPhone 14 and 14 Pro. Will you be getting? Will you not be getting? Will you be waiting till next year? I will more likely be going for the iPhone 14 Pro Max in whatever color I can get, probably in 128. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max. Do you like it? Do you don't? Is it just meh? Or do Apple sucks? I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Nigga, I'm ghost.
That's dope.